Alrighty. I believe we are live. Good evening, everyone. Hello from the Angrydome. Angry Ragtimer here. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Saturday evening. Yes, you're having back-to-back stream nights. Celebrate it. So, we've got a lot of fun stuff in here today for you. Before we actually kick off the stream, one thing I just felt motivated to say, there was a comment earlier today on one of my, I guess, the latest stream we did last night that kind of touched me in a way that I wanted to just comment on it. Basically saying that this individual who was watching, had a lot of stuff kind of going on in their life, and they really enjoyed tuning in and seeing, the fun chaos that Midland and General and Flanagan and some of the other guys that we play with, enjoy and bring to the table. And I just wanted to say I'm glad that we have this spot for you, that no matter what you're up to, no matter what your situation, whatever's currently going on, that we're a place that you enjoy coming to hang out, talk trains, watch trains, all of that stuff. And, glad that we can help to make your life fun and interesting, and if nothing else, give you a little diversion off of other stuff that's going on. So glad that I can be a source of joy for y'all. So with that said, we are basically where we left off last night. So 1308 has made it, the new H-6 has made it up to the top of Birdtown. We have a lot of cars that we need to switch out. And so we're going to start by using this diesel to build our train to head back to the interchange. And we're going to take it back with the H-6 here. And joining me, like usual, is the one and only Midland 1072 Productions. Hello, Midland.
Hello.
So, as I said, I am at the top of Birdtown. I'm going to be using the diesel to switch a train together for the H-6 that I have to take back down the hill, all the way back to, hopefully all the way back to the interchange. Midland is currently trying to sort out what he was up to last night. So that's
a phrase for it. That is a phrase for it.
Yes. So start off with some switching, and then we're going to get a train going with that. We did add one more industry that honestly is not added really yet. We won't affect us because we're not going to Bryson just yet. But at the top of Walker, literally it dropped, I think, right at the end of our stream. There are now some tin mines at the end of that branch. So once we do start running to Bryson, we may only run Bryson to Silva for a while because that might just be enough of a railroad. That'll keep us busy for sure. As we start up, looks like we got a couple of the usual folks here with us. Nick Stowell, hello. ZBK, hello. Glad you're not going to be causing some chaos tonight, although I know you do enjoy it. DRP, hello. Mr. Flanagan, you are driving, sir. You should calm yourself. But then, Digby Model Railway, long time no see. How's everyone doing? We're doing okay. Hope you're doing well as well. And yes, we are almost at 6,000 subscribers, which, as you've seen on both Discord and the YouTubes, once we hit 6,000, that's when we get the Cabbage Chaos stream. And I did put a poll up for everyone, both on Discord and on this, basically saying, like, what do you want to see? Do you want to see a fresh save of Cabbage Chaos or the old save? Because the old save's kind of borked. It still works, but it's really laggy. And most people seem to be leaning towards a fresh save. But, we'll keep that open for people to comment what they would like to see. Let's see who else here. Killover 23, glad you didn't miss it. Badge back from EMT call. Hope it called for the next 40 minutes. Well, I hope if you do that you stay safe. And Noah Bloom found out you're COVID positive yesterday, so thank you for the entertainment. Well, I am sorry to hear about your COVID diagnosis, but again, hopefully we can bring you a little bit of joy when you're feeling a little sick and out of it. So, cool. And Big Bad John, $10, don't bin the H-6. I haven't even touched it today.
Don't bin it.
Yeah. So I will do my best. Thankfully, CBK is committed not to do Chaos tonight, so that might help us a little bit here.
Speaking of, did we ever figure out who caused your thumbnail to occur?
That was General.
That was General confirmed?
Yes, that was General confirmed. General will be joining us at some point later tonight. And Just Chris, welcome to the Lime Train crew. Thank you for joining. Let me get caught up on some of the more other things here as we get rolling. Let's see. Big Bad BNSF, the bad guy is here. Uh-oh. I got to watch out now. And Applejack Cars and Parks, howdy, first time being here live. Well, welcome. Obviously, Big Bad John, we know you're here, so hello again. Enjoy the BNSF. Love the H-6. The Bob. Hello, the Bob. And then BNSF H-6 on Steam program. Oh, boy. And for those who, again, are confused as to what's going on with cabbage, what is cabbage? The cabbage has nothing to do with the train. The cabbage is for Grocery Store Simulator, which a lot of you seem to really like as well. So we will do our best to, do trains and a little bit of stuff that's not trains. And the cabbage stuff, y'all seem to really get a kick out of. Depending on how well this stream goes tonight, we might have to do that either tomorrow or on Monday. So we shall see what happens with all that. I'm going to... How anal do I want to go with this? I've got a couple of cars I have to take over to the house track here. And the coal unloading and that is all there. I think I'm just going to replace the couple of cars here on that house track because there's not much I can really do with the other cars until I want that whole cut to go at one time. So we'll leave that for right now. And Uncle Sean, hello. Yes, we are. You could treat this as we're loading up at the cabbage mines today, Sigil Firebrand.
Yes, we are cleaning up, loading up, and seeing what happens.
Yes. And again, a huge thank you to everyone who watched the stream yesterday. To put it bluntly, that was the highest viewed stream we've ever had. And, I would love to see that be replicated at some point. I'm not holding my breath, though. So we'll see what we can do when people, discover what we're up to. And if you're new here, consider liking the stream, sharing it with your buddies, and subscribing to the channel so you can, be advised of all upcoming railroad fun stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put that coal over there. Yeah, we'll leave the rest of these. That's what we'll do. Let's see. Get you hooked up. Get the air tied in. And the hex code for that SW1, of course, Flanagan, I will. So, all right. So we'll leave those cars there. We've got a lot of cars to drop off. A lot of cars over here at the chocolate factory are also done. So we can get 2, 3, 4 cars there. And thankfully, we've got multiple packed cars for that, so that'll be easy. Let's go ahead, bring the train. Oh, not yet. Keep going. The hotbox was indeed a jump scare yesterday. That was fun.
Suddenly hotbox.
Yeah, suddenly hotboxes, which actually I haven't checked these cars for hotboxes, but we'll do that before we send the H-6 down the hill because we do have a lot of switching that we need to get done. So the idea is more or less trying to clean up last night's chaos of cars everywhere, stuff needing to get sorted. And I think I just found my new favorite member. Hello, White Pass Aficionado 400. New to the train community, White Pass is my home railroad. Well, you are welcome here, and if you don't know why, it's because Should I say the quote? Should I say the line? I love the White Pass in Yukon.
Yes.
And I am modeling it in G-scale. And my garden railroad will be growing soon. And I will be taking y'all along for the journey. So,
the garden must grow.
White Pass is love. White Pass is life.
And for those wondering, Angry really wanted to go on that Laro charter next year.
I don't have the money for it.
There was the issue.
Also, I work for another railroad, so getting time off to go have fun with trains at another railroad is not necessarily impossible, but in many ways impractical. So, besides,
in many ways,
I will also say my agent for my orchestra has been in contact with me quite a bit over the last 24 hours about potential stuff for next year. So, I hopefully will have a lot of gigs for next year that will allow me to do various things. So, I'd rather play music than go to the White Pass. I will say that, but that's because I make money by playing music. I would lose money by going to the White Pass.
But you could turn it into YouTube content and then make money.
I mean, yes, don't get me wrong, but at least in my current situation, I am trying to save and pay down the debt. Yes,
Pay down
we are
the
back.
debt.
Yeah, we're back to that shtick.
We're back to that soundbite.
Yep. Okay. All right, so that is taken care of. Let's continue to go. And Nick Stowell gifting 10 memberships. Well, thank you, Nick. Appreciate that, my man. You have a couple of cursed White Pass engines in G-scale, and a UPFEF in White Pass custom paint, and a K4 in White Pass custom paint.
Oh boy.
That sounds like you're a madman and need to be stopped. But that's just me. So,
what if the White Pass standard gauged all of a sudden FEF Northern?
No. On a 4% grade on that grade out of up to White Pass itself?
Yeah.
Hell no.
It would kind of die. It would cease to.
It would be funny. It would be the funny.
It would be funny, but it would not be funny for very long.
Yes, in Blasphemy, I would prefer music over the Lord and Savior, the White Pass. Yes. I know,
Wow.
sue me.
The blaspheme on the stream.
Yeah, okay. So I've got 2 cars over there I can pull out, and then these couple here. Okay. So what's going to make the most sense is to... Let's see. Of the cars that are here for chocolate. That's
With
going
the power
there.
of friendship.
That's going
and
there.
this
That's going
chocolate I
there.
found.
I mean, honestly, I could probably just... Do I want to wait for this whole cut of cocoa powder to go? I guess that's the question. Oh, but I haven't even talked about the best part about what's going on. The Angry Ragtimer mod pack has been formally updated to 2.0. Ignore all that other stuff that you saw like version 6. Now it is 2.0 because it is now publicly available again. But it is available for you to download right now on the Angry Ragtimer Discord. And there is a link in the video description to go directly to the Discord and get that. That is also linked in Midland's Discord. And thanks to Flanagan, there is a README also in there that breaks down not only what the mods are that are in the pack, but also how to install everything. So I know people have been asking, hey, can you please either do a video or find a way to tell us about, how to do this. And thank you to Flanagan who put in the time and effort to actually make that happen. So
yeah, among Flanagan's busy schedule.
Yeah. So yeah, so that is now available. So feel free to download that at leisure. We are not planning on updating it for at least a month. The
Maybe 2, depending on what depending on how
it
much
really
time we
depends
have.
on if and what gets added to the game. We're currently using a slightly updated version of Birdtown, but that's because the creator shared it with us last night on stream. It does have the H-6, so yes, you can have your Wild Mary coal drags. So, and White Pass Aficionado, does anyone else adore the Wild Mary? Yes, you missed last night's conversation, my man. We talked
The
a
Wary
lot about the
Mary.
Wild Mary.
The Wary Mary.
Yes. And Flanagan, I am happy too that you convinced us to do modded Railroader. So thank you, my friend.
We really have Flanagan to blame for all of this.
Always Flanagan's fault. Okay. Well, let's just start kicking some of these cars around so that way it goes where it needs to go. So the mod pack that we have, as of right now, everything works the way it should. So we've removed any mods that would break each other or potentially cause problems. So obviously, if you have other mods installed, we can't verify that they will conflict with this or not. There's a lot of mods in there. I will be blunt. The download for the mod pack is about a gig. But I think it was Midland who I actually saw earlier today, like just 2 hours ago, made a comment of, you do realize the game's only like 7 gigs and our mod pack's like 8 gig. So we definitely don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Our mod pack is like a 1/7 the game size.
But it does add a lot of content. And again, everything in the mod pack is publicly available. There are no private mods in here. If you have a private mod, keep it to yourself. Certainly if you want to share something you're working on with people, go nuts. But if it's someone else's mod, don't share it. Don't be a dick. So nothing in there is private. Everything is publicly available, either gotten on Nexus Mods or the website for like Railloader or Penguin Mods, Alina's Map Mods, that sort of thing. So
yeah, if you are given access to a private mod by the mod's creator, not through like a secondary party, like by the mod's creator, that is like trust of a high level. Do not break it.
Yeah.
If
and for those who are saying that you're having a hard time finding the mod pack, you must be you must hit accept on the trainman post so you get that role. Basically, just read the rules and accept it. If you're still not able to see it, let me know. I did create a new channel and I archived the old one, so it might be slightly borked. You should have access. You could see the channel, but don't have access to it. Stand by. Let me see if I can get that figured out here. Midland, we may have to troubleshoot this on the fly.
Oh, fun.
Permissions. It is for trainmen. Oh, hold on. It got set to not to view. Okay, hold on. Try it now. Now it should be viewable.
There's a reason I duplicate channels and not just make new ones.
Yes.
It makes things so much easier. Also be aware, please read the rules. I have to moderate another server, and I really don't make me moderate. If I have to moderate, I will just likely kick you. Because I don't get time for that. Or patience.
Okay. I'm hoping that this is now viewable. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Trainman, yes. Try it now and see if it works.
Chunk.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's move this up so these couple of cars are cleared.
So, Angry.
Yeah. Hey,
can
you quickly just see if did I set the permissions right in it? you're a little bit more versed on that than I am. I'm trying to fix it and I can't.
Un momento, por favor. I need to make sure my triple header doesn't run away. Which one did you archive? That one.
Yes. Thank you for standing by while we get this all figured out. This is the exciting part of running a Discord server and all of that when the person who runs it is an idiot, and the person who runs it is me. That is not a reflection on Midland. Midland is a bit more versed in Discord than I am. And by a bit, I mean a lot.
It should be fine. That should be working, in theory. Hold on, I can actually... Let me test the thing. Let me see
Okay.
I have a way to test the thing.
Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to fetch some more cars. Is this one? Okay, this one's ready for pickup. And
yeah,
then we can...
You should be able to see it, though for some reason, I need to make it, I'm going to make an edit because it looked like something else was allowed to happen, and I'm not going to allow that to happen.
Okay.
Ta-da. Sorry, I don't need the public crowding that channel. The public is great, the public is wonderful, but I don't need you making 50 bajillion comments in that channel.
The public is love, public is life?
Correct. Yep, you should be good to at least view that channel.
All right, yep, try it now. If it still doesn't work, we will go from there. But, yep, so again, my plan for those who might have joined in, we're doing some switching up at the top of Birdtown now with the new industries. And then once I get this coal drag together, I actually have a downhill coal drag with the H-6. That's going to be really fun.
Wait, with this coal drag you found and the power of friendship.
And this bottle of battery acid that I'm consuming.
So, Angry, do you want a status update on my choo-choo?
Yes.
So, it's no longer 160 or 150 cars.
Okay.
It's 100 and... trying to do math. 118.
Well, it's better than it was.
And
so
now
there's that at least.
We're going the like, how many miles is it? The 3 to 4 miles to Thomas Valley. Before we make another drop. And the problem is I can only make a drop on the passing sign, so that passing sign is going to be unusable.
Cool.
Sorry.
Okay, so we'll keep going. People are still saying that they're still showing nothing with not permission. So, Mandanikin, just make sure you are a member of the Discord. All you have to do is read the rules and hit accept on that, and then it should pop up, because everyone who has the trainman role can see it.
Yeah, like I just tested it. If you do not have the trainman role, you're not going to be able to see it. And that's the case with 99% of the server.
Yeah. Because basically, we just want to make sure everyone is being nice to each other and not being, frankly, dicks. So.
Yeah, if you are being a dick, I will just eat you.
Yep.
I do not have patience to moderate.
Yep. And Cody Finkelstein, hello, Angry, and official PR, hi, Angry and Midland. Well, hello.
Hello. Hello. Also, official PR, you'll be happy to know that I recently was the recipient, through purchase, of 2 BLI E8s, lettered for the Penzi.
Okay, apparently people are still not able to see it.
They should be able to. Unless, oh, hold on. Who's saying they can't see it? Is it all the members?
It's the members.
Give me a second.
And hello, Talia Firebrand. No, Talia Johnson. Damn it, I just read 2 comments at the same time. And thoughts on the Wild Marys Potomac class Northerns. I actually, one of the things that ended up at the EBT recently was one of the old brochures that the Western Maryland Scenic had when 734 was in operation, basically being like, hey, here is Choo Choo. Here's the guide for you to view everything that is there. And it had a couple of pictures of some of the locomotives and some of the other stuff, and it looked really cool. So the official short answer is Western Maryland, anything is cool. That is my short answer. I don't remember some of the... I think the K2, Plague Doctor could probably comment on that. The K2 from Western Maryland was cool. So... this is going to be an interesting train because it's already going to be almost 1,000 tons just with coal. Am I on the right track? No, I am not. So let me stop and let me fix it. Okay,
Right.
so let's
In
go.
theory, it should be fixed.
Okay.
If not, then I'm going to have to spend some more time and just take a hammer to it.
Okay.
All right, the 118 car monstrosity with 3 Malays is on its way.
Nice. I am almost finished switching at the top of Birdtown. I just have these cars and one other to get. People are saying they got the pack from Midland server because apparently mine is clusterfuck of problems.
Well, I will say, like, the way I have stuff set up is a lot simpler than the way Angry has stuff set up. But that's also down to the fact that
And dear Lord, Nick Stowell gifted another 10 memberships. Well, thank you, Nick. Okay. All right, let's keep
Pacific
switching.
Northwest and Southern, my server is linked in any of my videos in the description. But if somebody could keep on commenting within the chat here of whether or not they can actually see the channel, that would be great.
Okay. Well, I also have two. I need to take the one of the old mod. Hold on. If the old mod pack one can still be seen,
It can't.
it can't.
All
It
you
is
will
hidden.
see that is me and you.
Okay. Huh. We will figure it out. All right. And geez, that's a lot of banana phone going on right now.
All the banana.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go and grab this one car, and then we can hook up the H9 and get shoot H6. Damn it! I need to get my shit together and stop calling it the wrong thing.
That would mildly help.
I mean, I am just a fish in a wet vacuum. So don't think about that statement too much, but
I'm not going to.
good. Yes, so thank you for all of that, Nick. That is appreciado. Mucho appreciado. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll get this one car here. Get these worked on and go from there.
I like how people are just joining my Discord to find the mod pack.
Do it.
I mean, we're almost to 200 members in my Discord, but you have like 270 something. Don't
I thought I had over 300 at this point.
I thought you did. Yeah, 316.
Can I click this car and take the handbrakes off?
Also, if you want to get to Wilmont real quick,
Don't.
You can show the chat. You can show the chat the thing.
You didn't reset your switch behind you.
I didn't?
You didn't. I just had to flick it through for you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But that is one hell of a train. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll run this around. Get this on this end of the train. And then, okay, that's going to go in that way. So I basically have to run back around to drop off that one car and then get all these, shove them in, and then the H-6 go burr.
Yes.
Also, I'm just so happy that, like, I know I talked about it before, but all these mods have really added so much life to the game, and a lot of this stuff looks really awesome. So, again, kudos to all the map makers and the mod makers. Y'all are doing some awesome stuff, and I know at least for my group of idiots that play this game, we certainly appreciate it. So,
yes.
Thank you.
Also, Pacific, Northwest, and Southern, I would say leave it in the servers because call that a perk of joining the server.
Yes.
All right, where is the passing siding? There's the passing siding.
Alrighty. So we'll keep on grooving and moving here, and then we'll get the H-6 on the train. Try to think if anything interesting has happened in the last 24 hours. Well, I guess I could talk about this. So my agent for my musical group, we've talked about this before. You know, because I have one of the only orchestras in the country that specializes in accompanying old silent movies with their original 19 teens and 20 scores, he got an inquiry from a theater that opened in 1926 saying, hey, our 100th's coming up in like 2 years. And there was this one film, it was called Young April, that came out starring Bessie Love, who was one of the silent actresses, like more popular kind of flapper girls, for lack of a better term, in the late 20s. And they want to screen the film for their 100th anniversary celebration, and are thinking about you guys. Could you even do it? You know, do you have the score? And, you know, here's the thing. When somebody emails me about, can you do a score? It's partially based on, do I know the film? Do I know the music? Is the music any good? And there's something that's called a cue sheet. And the cue sheet is basically the guide to the musicians of, here's what pieces are in this score. Play it in this order for this long, and then you have a movie score. That's basically what it is, and I'm about to foul that track. I think this is going to get fouled either way. So let me leave this train here, and we'll figure it out when we get back over. Okay, so let's run around. But anyways, I've never heard of this film. And I have a couple of friends who are also professional silent movie accompanists, which is a statement that many people cannot say that they know. And I emailed them. I'm like, have you ever heard of this film? Is it any good? Do you have any experience with it? And all of them have said, I've never seen the film. Here's a brief description of it online. Sounds interesting. Oh, that scraped the paint off, but it worked.
Scrape the paint. All right, I'm currently trying to make my drop here at Thomas Valley.
Yeah. So
Question: do we have any room in East Whittier Yard?
Yes, East Whittier is mostly empty at this moment.
Mostly or entirely?
Mostly.
Okay. Because the vast majority of my madness is for that place.
And White Pass Aficionado, yes. Susquehanna 142 did have a successful Steam up last week? This week?
Earlier this week.
Earlier this week. It wasn't a Hydro. It was a full-on Steam test. So
the FRA was there.
The FRA was there. FRA was from what I have heard, was you know, in general was okay with it. I don't know the specifics, but yeah. And then as far as the rumblings about Heber, Heber is working on Union Pacific 618, but it's not like I was at Heber last year, and I was very fortunate to get a behind-the-scenes tour from the executive director and a friend of the channel, Jam, and they showed me what was going on with the locomotive, and it's one of those things that they're working on, and I hate to sound like that guy who keeps making the statement. Their crews are making steady progress.
How did I know that statement was coming?
But like everything, oh my gosh, Urban Rally Racer, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Appreciate you, my man. But they like everyone else are not in the habit of giving out like a release time frame of we would like to have this back in service by this point. You know, certainly they would like to, because Steam is what Heber was known for a while, along with Great Western 75, but there's a lot of banana phone going on in the background right now.
All the banana phone.
Yeah. But, you know, they have a lot that's going on, and of course, you know, they want to focus on stuff that is actively making them money or will make them more money, as opposed to stuff that will just cost them money, which is a sad thing to say, but, you know, the steam locomotive will bring future returns, while like a passenger car or an upgrade on track or something will bring immediate rewards, because, you know, more butts and seats means more tickets can be sold, and especially as you get to stuff like at the end of the year with, you know, pumpkin trains, Christmas, Easter, you know, all those sort of things. That's what brings money in. And apparently, Captain Crutch is a friend of Flanagan.
Uh-oh.
And I have no idea who that is. That's a nervous...
Oh, Captain Crutch, huh? I know them.
Ah, hello, Plague Doctor.
How yous doing?
We are good. Good, sir. How art thou?
I am currently installing all your friggin' mods. There's so many.
I know.
I'd simply unzip them, but they don't install correctly then for some reason.
Well, we have it divided up by Railloader, UMM, and all that stuff, so...
Right, but because everything's in a zip file, like for all the Railloader mods, I could put them in the mods folder and unzip them, but then they keep like all the 1.0.0 zip in the file name,
What's that?
and then Railroader doesn't read them.
Ah. And the General has joined us again. Hello, General.
Hello. How you doing?
We good.
But I hopped in here for 2 reasons. One, to play, and 2, because there was blasphemy going on in the chat about
what, the Wild Mary?
Yeah, about how they were planning a Hudson late into about 20 years before they die, in terms of steam, as well as a frickin' steam turbine.
Steam turbines are the future, man.
That's some of the most blasphemous bullshit I've ever heard.
Think about it. Nuclear power steam turbine.
Boom.
You're a
I mean,
nuclear-powered
It
steam
was
turbine.
potentially a thing at one point, and then people went nuclear scary.
Not only would you have a boiler explosion, you'd have a nuclear boiler explosion.
Which we really don't want.
I mean, that just put us one step closer to Fallout. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, I really don't want to be one step closer to that.
I'm pretty sure in Fallout they actually had a nuclear-powered locomotive.
They did. It was a
Nuclear.
oh god, it was like a 4824 or something like that.
Yeah, it was something stupid articulated locomotive or something.
I don't think it was articulated, but it was no, it
It
was a 684. It
It
was
did not
in
have 2 sets of drivers.
it was in Fallout 4.
Oh.
The one that I know, I don't know if it was a mod or if it was like base game, but Fallout New Vegas had a Pensy T1 out in the desert.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. All right,
Interesting.
I'm going to kick this cut of chocolate.
With this chocolate I found, and one swift motion of the throttle.
Chocolate?
And the power of friendship.
Chocolate.
Someone asked which
Silly
engine's more
chocolate.
clapped out.
Okay. Let's keep on doing this here. We're about to get so General. Depending on, I know you're in the game.
Somewhere.
Plague Doctor will be
Somewhere
joining
I'm
the game once they go through the buffoonery of the mod pack.
Yeah,
the
I am in pain.
The absolute ludicrous.
Buffoonery.
Yeah, the absolute ludicrous, multi-layer, multifaceted thing that is the mod pack.
Hey, Angry, just letting you know, you have 2 different versions of Strange Customs in here.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Well, that might explain a few things.
Well, would
One
one
just-
override the
Mod
other?
pack version 3.
One says Strange
2.01.
Customs, the other one says 1.7.24208.1414.
Gotcha.
So I don't know which is which. I know in
The
about a
power of
month there's going to be a
friendship.
new one coming out.
There's the power of friendship. And these 2 versions of a mod I found.
Yes.
Let me just get some ibuprofen before joining.
Right.
Excellent.
But depending on what people want to do, so there's switching that needs to happen at Lower Birdtown, which I'm just calling it Lower Birdtown for lack of a better term.
How is running the brewery with the new track work?
I like it, but that is stuff that needs to be switched out because we have to deliver the mail, which is something I've never said in this game before.
Which mod adds that?
That was the Birdtown 2.0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm working on a mod that coincides with Rex's. It adds a REA service in Bryson.
Nice. Oh, that is the wrong direction.
Angry, I don't know if you're planning on going east anytime soon, but I'm very much still clogging the main.
Okay. But yes, General, my plan is that handy 1308 that you're in right now, I was going to couple up to this long, beautiful train and take down the mountain and probably run it all the way to the interchange. We do have a lot of switching that needs to happen at the gold mine and at lower Birdtown. We also have logging that needs to go. The pasture train is somewhere. I have no idea where the pasture train is.
Silva. It's at Silva.
There's also the switching at Barker Town. I have to still get used to that.
Barkertown. And there's also switching at Thomas Valley if you wish to do it.
Yeah, so depending on what you are in the mood to do, we have a flavor of something. Oh God, that car's still going. Hey General, I found something for you to do immediately.
Catch the car.
Well, that car that was rolling uncontrollably needs to be pushed into the track that it is now lined for.
That car that was rolling uncontrollably and still is.
No,
You mean the one it's stopped on the bridge?
it stopped on the bridge.
So, large train update. I'm down to 108 cars. The train is finally under a mile long.
Progress.
We are making steady progress.
So that car has to go into the yard, right?
You see there where there's a little hut next to the tank car near where I am?
Little hut next to the tank car. Yes.
That's where it needs to go. So if you wouldn't mind just giving it a push.
So
okay.
apparently people in chat they're debating on what's more clapped out, 734 or 3985.
Well, here's the thing. 3985 is actively getting worked on right now.
Yeah.
And
734 is planned on being worked on at some point.
yes. But I'm going to reserve my comment because since I work in the industry, I shouldn't say anything. So I won't. I don't want to say anything that could get me in trouble.
All right, triple header heading to East Whittier.
He's gonna highball through the yard.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna highball through the yard with 6,271
I
tons.
see you have picked the whistle from the Cumberson Toltec 484.
Yes. I believe. Maybe, possibly, allegedly. If it would let me reselect my locomotive, that'd be really cash money of it. Yes.
Get paid in the game, get paid in real life.
I wish.
mean,
I would have
technically you are
$5,000
getting-
if that was the case.
I mean, technically speaking, you are kind of getting paid in real life.
That you would immediately blow on garden railroad stuff.
What is
Well, no, it would pay
this
down the credit card
transition?
first. I swear to
yeah.
God, I am now at the point because the Garden Railroad is actually happening.
I was about to say, I think I asked you today. You said that you shouldn't, but do you still need do you need assistance on Tuesday?
No, because my plan on Tuesday is not to do any active world build of it, because I think I have an appointment sometime during the day. Let me check my calendar. Oh no, I was going to spend Tuesday trying to get most of my stuff prepped for the end of the month, and then
Look,
some other
guys,
stuff.
the articulated's doing the articulated thing on the trestle.
The snozberries are tasting like snozberries.
The creosote's tasting like creosote.
Yeah. The chunky bits are my favorite part.
Oh boy.
Like chewing gum. It's
Yeah.
just deadly for you.
And
don't
White
know
Pass
why-
aficionado, if you didn't hear me say it earlier, my Garden Railroad is based off of the White Pass. So I have 2 of the Alcos, I have the Aster White Pass 73, and I have a lot of other stuff. So
There was a period over Christmas where Midland would just order him a random car.
there was also a period where I spent like $5 or $6 grand on model trains in 2 months, which has led me to the current situation that I'm in. Please send help and memes. So
You too can contribute to Angry Ragtimers model train.
crippling addiction.
Yeah.
But also, if in case anyone's wondering, you can actually see some of this White Pass collection in his 500 subscriber special.
Yes, he did.
God,
in
how
fact-
naive I was back then.
The problem is that was like May.
No, that was
Yeah.
like February
Yeah.
because I got monetized in March.
Oh, hey, Angry.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
your character's
Yeah.
standing there, you wanna uncouple this car?
I can't get in the box.
Can't
I
get in the
cannot
box.
get in this box structure.
The
What?
box structure.
That's.
By the way, I
Stupid.
don't know if you are aware, but Beeman is reworking his weather mod.
I had heard that.
Can
yes.
you pull that card out or that car out in order to kick it in?
Hey, I can't interact with the car in there either.
I know. That's why I'm saying pull it out, and we'll kick it in.
Are you having performance issues to like what's happening here?
Okay, kick it in.
Can you write it in?
Urban
and-
Rally Racer.
I'll write it in.
$10, pay down the debt so we can get a Garden Railroad rolling and bring out the big train.
We are using the big train.
You are not using the big train. I have the big train.
General has
I
a big
have
train.
a big
All right,
I have the big train.
we're good now. It stopped.
That's sketchy.
Well, thank you, Urban Rally Racer. So I guess, General, if you're here, let's ride this cut down. And by
All right,
ride
what
this
do I
cut, I
need to do?
mean just go around the loop. So like back up to the switch, use the crossover, and then I'll line you in to get your cut that go down.
All right.
So, Angry, you somewhat started talking about it, but you said you have getting stuff ready for the end of the month. What events do you happen to have coming up later this month?
No, it's literally the fact that I have no pre-recorded content on YouTube, and I need to get like stuff between now and probably mid-September filmed because I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna have. So
think
Don't worry,
you're
I was
still
trying to get you to do an
collecting on my
advertisement for your wonderful musical events.
Well, people have heard me talk about it a lot, so I will refrain at this exact moment. But
Remind me again when you're going to be in a certain town near me.
September 29th.
Excellent.
And Big Bad BNSF, either are solid options, especially if they're made well.
What's up?
I'm not gonna lie, I did rewatch Heiss's rib video from K37 Kitchen,
Oh,
so I would recommend ribs, but that's just me.
I've
Don't get
never
me
had
wrong, I love
I just
sushi, but
recommend ribs.
the sushi has to be properly
Fresh?
assembled and fresh.
yeah.
Aw, what's wrong with eating gas station sushi?
Many things. Many horrible indigestion-causing things.
All right, you're aligned back to your cut of cars.
Kind of like playing Russian roulette, except with potentially tainted fish.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Like, at
I've-
least get
I've
Wagyu
never-
sushi. If you're
I've
getting
never
sushi,
once in
at
my
least
life
get
had raw
Wagyu
fish.
sushi. All right. How much pain is this gonna be? How much pain? All the pain? Maybe all the pain? Where?
Now
Switches are
Angry,
aligned for your movement.
I,
You're clear back 5 cars.
I know you accidentally keep saying it all the time, but do you actually have an H9?
No, I don't have that in the game at the moment.
Okay. Everyone, be aware. The big train is in East Whittier.
All right, so
Clear back 2
kiss your
cars.
friend goodbye.
Clear back 1. Half. Truck. Give it a stretch. Good hitch. All right, let's go
I'm
down
gonna
this hill.
change this whistle real quick because that does not seem to want to signal very well. Hold, please.
I will not hold, please. I'm the big train. I do what I want.
We're not talking about you. There's more than just you. Okay.
On this railroad?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Dead serious. Okay. So General, here's what we're gonna do.
Mhm. That's kind of neat sounding.
Let's see. Crap. There's a lot of cars that need to get delivered and moved around. Crap. Oh, oil the
Should
train.
we-
Not a. Well, no. This already came up here. It should already be oiled.
But we brought it up here. Did it get oiled when it was brought up here, or did it get?
Oh,
oiled
it's low.
before? Should I stop?
No. Keep going at the speed you're at. That's.
What do you think of that whistle, by the way?
Better.
You like it?
Yeah.
All right. That is the Southern Bootleg Hooter.
Of course, it's a Southern Hooter.
What you gotta hate on the Southern for?
I'm not hating on the Southern. I'm just saying that it fits you.
I guarantee I know where that's recorded from too. That's recorded off of Shay number 6.
Perhaps. Probably. I think it'd be a safe statement to say that probably 75% of the whistle recordings are off of one of the cache days.
Well, there's
Especially when
also
they had
the
their Railfan
Rizzoli.
weekends and they would have their whistle blows.
Yeah, there's also the entire Rizzoli library, too.
Rizzoli's.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend using Rizzoli for the simple fact that they never stop quilling the goddamn whistle.
But it sounds nice.
Some of them. I'm not a fan of the remade Southern PS4 whistle. That one.
Yeah.
That one sounds
Everyone knows
bad.
the PS5 is where it's at.
Oh.
I like their GC&E on at least their recording of it. It sounded a lot better.
By the way, what's the password? I've never been in this server before.
Usual
Normal-
password, but I will DM it to you
normal
just in
stuff.
case.
I don't even remember what the usual password is.
Watch me as with one swift motion of the throttle, I will spin this entire train out.
With one swift motion of the throttle. And this alcohol I found.
We haven't gotten that far in the night yet.
Actually, I
Although
haven't
I
even
did
grabbed the
just-
drink yet.
I just finished off my homemade stir fry, so alcohol may follow. Plague Doctor's here!
I give
All
it
hail
5
the
minutes
plague
before it boots me. Oh god, I'm in Whittier. I'm about to die.
Oh, yes, you
give it-
are.
Oh, I just hear
Give it a minute.
endless couplers slamming together.
Because guess what's here?
And
The big train.
my frame rate just went from 100 to 5.
Yep. Because the big train is love. The big train is life.
The big train is unoptimized as hell.
Yes.
Oh, there's so many covered hoppers.
So again, Plague Doctor, depending on what you would like to do, we have you're rapidly speeding up, heading downhill.
I noticed that. Don't worry, we can handle it. We're articulated.
It's not you I'm worried about. It's the rest of the train.
Oh.
The rest of the train that will cause you much pain and suffering.
Yes. So depending on what you would like to do, there is switching that needs to be done at Ela. There's switching that needs to be done at Whittier. There's switching that needs to be done at Thomas Valley and the new Barkertown. And also switching down at Silva. There's a passenger train. Oh God, the passenger train is in Fuckville.
That's a mod?
Oh, did it go all the way to the interchange?
It's at the fucking interchange.
Of course it is.
Let me send it back.
Ooh!
Angry? You might want to keep it down there.
Full service reduction, please.
Do you have specific power, or can just anything be used?
We have some power that's already spawned. So I'd prefer to use what we already have.
Right. No, I mean like on the map.
Yeah, there's
matter
power.
what-
There's power spawned in a few places. So there's a switcher down at. Actually, there's the RS 1325s in Silva. There's a SW1 at Barkertown. There's a couple of locomotives at Whittier, and then we have a pair of GP38s over at Ela.
What?
If you're counting on getting any of the locomotives at Whittier out, don't.
What are the cars sitting at Thomas Valley on the siding?
That's
Those are the
for
Thomas
Thomas
Valley.
Valley Industry.
As
Oh,
well
just
as
to
some might get
clarify,
missed.
I'm supposed to be going northbound, correct?
No, you're heading east.
Eastbound, yeah. I'm supposed to be on the eastbound leg of the Y, right?
Yes, you are. You are aligned correctly. Depending on what Plague Doctor wants to do, I might recommend once you go around this Y, shove back into Ela, and you could help me switch in here so we can build a big train to go back.
All right.
So
And
wait,
Urban
is
Rally
that-
Racer, thank you for the $5. Have a drink on me, Angry. I will do such a thing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the Jeeps that are over here, because I just feel like I need to get some stuff switched at Birdtown because there's a lot to do.
I am waiting for the map to load in here.
Where are you going to be doing stuff, good sir?
Well, I went down to Barkerstown, but the SD down there is sitting on the repair track.
It can be
Repairing.
taken out of repair. It definitely didn't try to reach Mach fuck yesterday.
As a result of the Borkening. Also,
Yes.
can you hear me over there, Angry?
No, I
With the,
cannot.
You cannot hear my whistle?
Yeah. Where is this outbound mail going to? Or
I think
inbound
you'll
mail?
appreciate what I changed it to.
I think I'll switch out Whittier.
Okay.
I'll wait for
I was about to say you're going to have to
Midland.
wait
for
a decent
general.
amount.
Mail office.
I just noticed
Outbound
something.
mail.
That's fine because
Oh,
Whittier's
I
the only
just-
place that has the closest thing to an H9 that I can get.
I just noticed something, and I don't know how I feel about it.
What?
If you look at the front of the H-6,
Yeah.
at the marker lights,
Yeah.
the marker
don't-
lights they're tied to the front locomotive, and they swivel with the front locomotive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which, hey. Oh, well. To whoever's going to be switching out Whittier, I am sorry.
Also,
Okay.
Angry, I am approaching the switch at the end of the line. I'll push back into Ela.
Okay.
Now, the one thing I had to say though about actually no, the sugar mill's fine. The sugar mill's easy to switch out. Actually, this will be an easy job. It's just a 2-track shuffle.
Also, should we have put all these loaded coal cars behind all the empties?
Technically, no, but you did, so you must suffer now.
I think it's fine.
We're apparently
Oh.
precision schedule railroading this thing.
As one should.
Yes. Did I
that's
tell you I
fine.
saw Did I tell you I saw liquid PTC going down the road the other day?
Oh, I thought you just said I saw liquid going down the road today. And I was about to tell you that there was a thunderstorm near you yesterday. We talked about it.
Yeah. We discussed it at great length.
Okay, where's the inbound going? Okay. And
All right,
hello to KFC Gaming and me, Metal Mike. Thank you for joining us.
Let's see. Where do I need to be lined into?
I have you lined.
Excellent.
I have you into the big yard.
Yeah, I see it. Can I fit in that track?
You're about to find out.
You have me on the furthest track. I don't know if I'll fit in there.
I mean, you're going to extend a bit either way, so...
Okay.
All right, I love having Jeeps in the middle of the cut.
The air recharge is quicker.
Yes. Well, I mean, it is the Jeep, too, so it's quick. Man, like a lot of people are joining right now. I guess either people are off of work or finished up dinner or,
I mean, it is
like me, have
what,
simply
7
no
o'clock?
life. 7:30 on a
7:30,
Friday?
yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday. It's not Friday.
Are we sure about that?
Fairly certain.
Sadly,
If it is a
sure.
Friday, if it is a Friday, then I should have been at work today.
I mean, if it
And
I mean, if it's not
Saturday.
Saturday, then I shouldn't have been where I was today.
Yes.
All right,
Also,
cars.
apparently you spelled
Where's my-
2662 wrong in your thumbnail, Angry.
It's too late. I already committed to the bit.
I had that happen to me for a week straight of early access on a video. I had it saying Bryson Yard Job, and it was really Dillsboro.
Your mom's at Dillsboro.
Jesus.
Wow. Wow.
And I'm definitely not re-downloading that thing right now.
Are you
Thing?
downloading what thing?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm about to overshoot the yard by a lot. Oh,
And people are asking if we get to 600, can we do Cabbage Sim tonight too? We'll probably just do trains tonight. Because I need to figure out how to get Cabbage Sim to It's Cabbage Simulator. Jesus Christ.
It's no longer grocery store simulator. It's just cabbage.
It's Cabbage Simulator. I'm trying to. I want to save the old save file some way or shape or form, but that is going to require me trying to figure that out. So I'll probably do that tonight after the stream, and then tomorrow I think the vote. Wow, I'm 5 people away from 6,000. Let's see. Right now, with almost 50 votes in on YouTube, most people are leaning towards a fresh save, which I guess means that has more room for more cabbages.
More room for more cabbages.
Yeah.
Potentially.
So
will return. Okay, Angry.
that's me.
I want to let you know that I presently have 66 cars headed to Birdtown.
Okay.
Oh, you're screwed.
Be aware.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. Let me finish shoving some of these cars in. Because I'm trying to get the mail sorted, literally. I will grab a few cars. Sorry, I keep sliding out of my chair for some reason. I'll grab a few more cars for General, plop them on his train. I'm going to have you, Midland, come in on the main at Ela.
Okay.
And then General will leave. And I guess I will be the bitch who sorts out what you're bringing in. I don't know. What does the chat want to see? Do they want to see me do a long haul with the H-6, or do they want to see a
more Birdtown?
More Birdtown. I'm going to put it for a poll.
$210 for mail. Wow.
The mail contract wasn't a lot of money, but it was steady money.
Okay. The vote is up. And CSX, I'm doing okay today. Hope you're doing well as well.
There's a lot of stuff that's just kind of interspersed that needs to go to Silva, but like a lot of the stuff down here at the granary doesn't. There's a couple that need to be going, but the rest are just still so full. I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the good news is currently I'm getting a lot of the old inbound cars finally, they're not old, but I guess what we picked up yesterday on stream is actually getting sorted.
Yeah,
so,
the stuff that we hauled in.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, there's nothing saying they have to be delivered in one day, too.
And Urban Rally Racer, all hail the big train. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate you, man.
The issue is if it's not delivered today, we have another.
We have
like,
more coming in.
Cars coming tomorrow.
Why?
Because mods.
Need a little bit of this then.
A little bit of whiskey, a little bit of...
Just a little bit, just a touch, just a taste, just a swallow.
And KFC Gaming asking, did the EBT have mail trains? They did have a passenger run that did have the mail in the early days. They didn't have a dedicated mail train because, again, it was just a 20 or 30-mile railroad. But then in the later days, they had the M1, which is the gas-electric motor car. And for those who are saying that they are having issues with the mod pack link, I am aware. And we will address. You can also find it in
joining the server, and then finding it that way. Sometimes when you do direct invites, because we have to accept the rules, it just freaks out and doesn't like it. Because then people are like, "Oh, I don't. You don't." Basically, the server's going, "You don't have the role," and people are like, "What do you mean?" So it may be better just to go to the server the normal way and then find it.
Yes.
And Tyler Williams, we're keeping the mod pack in the servers because that's just like we're keeping it as kind of a perk of joining the Discords.
But I see what you're doing, General. You're being you. Let's see. Hold on. Are there any cars over here I need to get?
There's a
no.
There's a string of stuff for the brewery. Or in the brewery, rather.
Yeah, there's 2 there, and then 2 there.
I don't know if that would.
And then
be
we have
worth...
the coal hoppers.
I don't know if that string would be worth. It's got 6% on one of them, and it's got 25% left to unload on the other on that very, very far string.
So maybe if we
would that be worth sorting it, or would you just want to get?
You know what? Let's just quickly sort it just so it's done. Oh shit!
Hey, what was that? What'd you do?
Yes. Part of the reason that we finally put out the public mod pack is because I want to have a community night with the crispy bacon operators.
Wait, is it still derailed?
No, it just has that animation when. Oh, number 12's running low on water.
Apparently running low on water, yeah.
Okay.
Where's 12? Should be a step
It just left Dillsboro.
Oh, hey, we're on the same side.
Are we inside of each other?
Maybe.
Quote
no, I'm above you. Look up.
Holy crap!
Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Enjoying the view?
Yeah. I've always wanted to look at your
Angry?
asshole. Wait, what?
Angry?
What?
Angry?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm lined appropriately, correct?
We can neither confirm nor deny.
You are now!
Was he aligned directly to go into the front of my train?
Yes.
Oh.
Now he's good.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, hold on. We're going to show this back.
Lag City, here we come. Jeez.
And rice? To quote Flanagan?
Crackers. Actually, I could go for some crackers right about now.
But General,
the-
I have a name.
I was about to say, is that like one of the whitest things I've ever said?
About to make a comment.
Just a bunch of
Oh,
crackers
boy.
playing a train game.
Let's not get this stream demonetized, please.
Oh god, my frames are starting to suffer.
That'd be because the big train is rounding the corner and about to hit Ella Station.
I'll tell you another thing that will actually impact frames if you aren't already aware, which I think is really
see
stupid.
the things that tell you where
Yep.
everything's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Oh god, I
Yeah.
see it now.
You know, sadly enough, the articulated should have more adhesion than it really does. It's supposed to have around like 4.3, 4.6, something like that. But it's sitting at 3.1 in game.
It could be something that gets adjusted later.
Well, the problem is balancing the weight between two different locomotives, essentially, since the front truck is set up as a separate locomotive.
But I mean, is the front truck actually doing anything, or is it just... Because it was my understanding that the...
It's not, but the way that the game calculates tractive effort and factor of adhesion is you have to put in all the proper specs in order for the game to calculate the correct calculations and whatnot.
Angry, are you okay?
Do not override that.
How do I override that?
No, wait, what? Override what?
I can't move anymore. Oh,
Yeah,
there we
you
go.
dumped it into emergency.
We're good now. We're good now.
Are we?
I have the Jeeps moving.
Everything's fine.
And Urban Rally Racer, thank you for the $2. What is this demonization you speak of, Midland?
I said demonetization.
He said what he said.
Demonization, you say?
Yeah.
Well, demonization is the scrapping of the Western Merlin.
Oh!
Oh, spicy.
Wow.
Shots fucking fired.
Wow.
So,
Yeah. So you're just kind of sitting there, aren't you?
hold on.
The big trade is here. Oh, hail the big trade.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Cheese and crackers. Wow. All this has to go up the hill. All that has to go up the hill. This has to go to Ella. There's so much stuff.
I guess General's figuring out what's going on while I finish switching out these couple of cars here.
So,
Honestly, he probably could have just gone up the hill.
So, are you telling the big train to back up? Back up the big train? Or, I'm sorry, bring the big train back?
Where did the mine tailings go?
Okay, that's a lot of stuff for the iron ore mine. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of cars for iron.
That's what I'm saying.
so
Hey, also, your train needs to be oiled, like, bad.
Well, you're walking the train.
Or maybe Midland could do that.
Hold on. I'm trying to find out where the heck this goes.
I mean, here's the thing.
Where am I at? Okay, so a lot of it has to go to the mine that's down to the south of Ella. Like, a lot of the stuff towards the back of the train. Oh, where am I standing relative to the train? I don't even know where I'm standing relative to the train.
General doesn't know where he is.
I mean, what's new? Yeah, I think a lot. Where's the power plant?
Oh, that is, well, the power plant's here on the lower level.
oh, that's cute.
Brewery. All right, so pretty much everything.
I mean, the first half of this train does need to go up. That is
First
for
half
certain.
of this train needs to go up. Then there's like the second third of the train needs to go to the mine to the south, and then this last bit actually gets divided up here. Looks like. And then there's some Ella cars interspersed in between. So honestly, he could probably pull forward a little bit, drop this train, drop the back part of his train, and then continue on down to the mine to the south to drop those other cars.
Yeah, that might be the best call.
Well, isn't the best call to take this cut and shove it up the hill, or?
Do you
Well, either
wanna
way,
take
you
that
have to
with
deliver
you?
both of them, so...
I mean, you
That's
can.
what I was going to do. I was going to deal with the shoving first, and then deal with the rest of it.
Well, then you can
I
easily
would-
do that.
I mean, yeah, you would have to just pull all the way back to the Y.
No, I wouldn't.
Are you just gonna run it through the? So you're going that way anyway, so you can just.
He's
drop
gonna
off the-
highball it through the yard!
I know exactly what I'm doing.
So, Angry,
Mm,
what do you have a debt on this save?
No, I do not, thanks to the
I thought
community.
you did.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I actually can pay off my debt. Hold on. Oh, wait,
Because of,
crap.
like,
I'm in...
Sandbox.
I'm still in Sandbox. Standby.
Let me guess, we might have to relaunch it.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Please get-
Milestone's not available. I don't want to do that right now, though. So... Yes, there was
Wait, why do you-
2,000 of debt.
you uncouple
but-
this.
Because I'm getting the cars for the interchange because these cars block where I need to drop stuff in.
But they need to go right back where the.
But the
No.
problem is I can't get the other cars in if those are in the way.
That sounds like a personal problem and a skill issue you really need to address.
Wow.
Damn, get called out.
Fucking hell.
Now why are you reversing?
I'm going to kick these cars towards you. Actually, I'm going to drop them off on one of the tracks.
Oh shit, 12's at Wilmot. It might make it to Whittier for water.
Yeah, I not going to lie, I completely forgot that locomotive's still there.
Yeah.
We probably could just send it into the yard at Whittier and forget about it for a while.
Highball into the yard.
I've apparently stolen JSJ's locomotive.
Excellent. Okay.
Do you want me to back up to hook onto these cars, or do you want me to just stay where
Not
I'm
yet.
at?
Just stay there for the moment. And apologies if you're sending messages in the Discord, or not the Discord, the thing, and I'm not responding. I promise I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to focus on the matter at hand. Which I need to actually... I need a drink. Hold on. Let me see. General, could you take over this cut for a moment? So you see the cars that are directly next to us here on the yard, the track near the hoppers?
Oh, please.
Literally, if you're looking north, Benderson Green unloading.
Hold, please. I have to bring my third person camera all the way up.
All
The
8 of these
hoppers.
cars next to us need to go in to where we just were. If you can do that, I'm going to step away and get a drink.
Okay.
So if you can handle that, I'd love you forever. And
Yeah.
Angry will be right back.
For some reason, I'm having difficulties selecting stuff.
What, on the H-6?
No, on the Jeeps.
Huh.
I don't know why. If I had to guess, it probably has something to do with the absolute amalgamation that just went past that's causing my game to lag.
No, it sounds like a skill issue.
It's the amount of frickin' hoppers you have. As I've said before, those stupid things for some reason cause the most lag in the entire game.
Yeah, I'm like straight up having trouble throwing switches at this point.
No,
Yep.
skill issue.
What's your GPU?
It's a 1080 Ti. My computer's a bit old at this point. Now I'm having the bell cut out intermittently. Why are you backing that up?
Because I'm shoving up the hill.
Why would you shove that whole thing up the hill?
Because it's going up the hill, is it not?
Just keep puffing.
But
just
could
keep
you
puffing.
not run around the whole loop and just come back out straight?
No.
I am back now.
Is there not a
Oh.
balloon loop down there?
Hey, Angry.
Yeah,
by
there's a
the
whole balloon loop
Yeah.
down there. How do you not?
That's not a balloon loop. The radius on that is way too tight.
I am back. What's up?
I
General
need
is having pain and suffering.
I need to find it, but I have a mod that you might be interested in.
Oh god. No.
It's for the sawmill. It adds a third track for the SO1 and SO2 cars. Those are the ones that go over by the little like open sheds.
I'm sorry, I can't do anything with that monstrosity rolling past.
Then let me
The
help you.
absolute Crime against humanity and all things related to railroading. Pain, suffering,
In Southern.
yes.
This is the stuff I'm
Headaches
trying
and
to-
heartaches and all kinds of pain.
Okay. Looks like everyone wants the long haul with the H6. So once we drop these cars, we're going to go ahead and hop back in the H6 and get that rolling.
Okay. Headaches and heartaches and all kinds of pain.
So, fun fact: the whatchamacallit, there's a channel on YouTube called Looney Tune Music or something to that effect. And what they do is they've been finding all sorts of stuff in like basically identifying like when music is used in certain cartoons. And Jesus Christ, is the mail cars already empty?
What? Already loaded, I believe.
I also
That's the
I-
outgoing track. No, that's the incoming track. You're right. They are empty.
I like
It was-
how people are wondering why there are 3 H6s, and then you remember I'm in the call. Wahaha.
Yes. Anyways, Looney Tunes music. Yes.
Yeah, and there was one where they were basically all the times that Looney Tunes made fun of Jerry Colonna, who's the guy who did that. And it's very funny.
Really?
Yes.
Angry, what's the speed limit going up here?
20 to 25.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
It will
Don't
sound
mind me
very.
just shoving 1,787 tons up
I
this
will
hill.
warn you, if you go 25 over that first trestle, it'll sound very angry the whole time you're doing it.
But I don't sound like that.
I mean, you do constantly go. Sometimes.
Not always.
Not always, but you know, when you hit certain speeds at certain times. and
No,
certain
my favorite thing to
radius.
say is whoa.
Whoa,
I said, boy.
boy. Hey, you're not
Uh-oh.
quite there.
12 only has 10% water remaining.
Well, I was in the yard at Whittier.
Okay.
It's in the yard. Hey, you
Okay.
didn't quite make it in.
It's in as far as we can go.
Oh my
Push
god,
it
12
further.
is fucked.
What happened to 12?
Your mom.
It is. Oh, it's only at 73%. Never mind. It looked like it was at 0.
Yeah, the
What do you
visual
mean
mod
with the-
is the visual mod, and I kind of don't like how clients can't change it.
And CSX, I have no idea what that model of diesel is. So
It's
What-
the gigantic UP diesel, and it would be utterly ridiculous in this context.
What model of diesel?
the
The giant eight-axle diesel.
DD840X.
Okay. Well, I mean, is it the standard cab variant or is it the wide nose? If
Well,
it's the
the-
wide nose, then yeah, it's the 40X. If it's the standard cab, it's the DD35.
They said 40 is the Y cab.
Okay. Yeah, either one of those would be absolutely frickin' stupid.
What do you think the odds of us getting a BL2 in here are?
None.
Well, now that we talked about it,
Pretty damn high. It's a locomotive I would greatly like, but I don't trust myself modeling diesel. I don't know how to do it. It's a cube. It's too hard.
Can
Oh.
model multiple round and just complex running gear sets. Can't model a cube.
Yep, I've tried. Failed.
All right. Here's what we're going to do, General. We're literally going to just stop this train when these cars are spotted and then fly back over to the steam Oko.
Okay, what about all the other cars that need to be thrown onto the back of it?
I mean, my community has spoken. They want to see me drive the H-6.
Well, I mean, what I can do is I can drive the H-6 backwards, and we just throw those cars on the back. Wrong thing.
No, that was the right thing.
No,
They're spotted.
I meant to select the other choo-choo.
Okay, well, how about this? You can back up the H-6. We'll slap those cars we pulled over, plus the cars that are currently the line of 4 hoppers. Over here.
That's what I was thinking.
And then I can take the H-6 and go.
Okay. How does this track work to where I can get to there? Oh, the crossover's blocked by those other cars that need to go to the grain thing.
Stand by.
Hold on. If I do this, okay, yeah, I can just turn it and then go into the yard at the other end. And then, yeah, okay. Yes. Yes. It's all coming together now. I feel like I'm going fast.
Gotta go fast.
Sanic.
Gotta go fast.
I would love it if I was getting more than like 5 frames a second.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a frame drop there. Also, we are officially 2 subscribers away from... Oh, shit.
We are 2 subscribers away from it. Oh, shit.
Pay no attention to the fact that I just had a locomotive going 20 miles an hour forwards when I was expecting it to go backwards.
Whoops.
And,
Your Honor, my client pleads whoopsie daisy.
Angry H almost had a fucky wucky.
yeah. He had a timey-wimey.
Okay, 2 cars with handbrakes.
Feels like I'm playing a Roblox game right now with how bad my frames are.
I'm doing fine. Usually I'm lagging.
No, I think it's because of the ginormous set of 3 H-6s just over the hill.
Maybe, but if I remember correctly, those H6s are actually less.
We did it!
Than,
We did it!
than the other locomotives in the game.
We did it!
Well, it's more of he's got a bunch of hoppers he's moving right now.
Yeah, that'll do it.
We did it. We did it. Yay.
I officially have reached 6,001 subscribers.
Woo, angry!
Yeah, Squidward.
Yeah, Squidward.
Yeah, Squidward.
And holy hell. I would like to thank the Academy. I would like to play my ceremonial music. Oh wait, that was really short. Hold on. Let's play the official music. That's not the music either. Damn it.
For just one time, I would take
I don't like the Northwest Passage. There it is. Forklift simulator. Okay, honest question. Honest question. Would you all, as sort of an additional shitpost, want to see me play Forklift Simulator?
Is it the one where if you crash, your forklift just goes flying?
It's the one that Game Grumps played at some point.
I don't know which one that one is.
It's a beautiful game.
I feel like Hughes would play Power Wash Simulator.
That's a thing.
That is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
And it's
You
apparently
know, I
very,
should be
very
surprised.
popular. I can't throw this switch.
Which switch are you trying to throw?
The one into the freaking hoppers.
I got
There we
you.
go. Hey, it's gotten so bad, Angry, I can't hardly do anything. Like, the lag is
Then
to
we'll
the
get
point
this
where
train
I
out of
couldn't
here. That
connect
way that'll help.
Yeah, I couldn't connect glad hands. I can't flip switches anymore, apparently. Jeez.
Am I just causing general pain and suffering?
Yes, very much so. If you would just go away from this area, that would be great.
Problem is, everything I need to do is in this area.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Okay.
If you wanted to throw those onto the back of that string of boxcars,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Pavement Inspection Simulator. Jesus Christ.
basement inspection it would
I mean-
surprise me if that's the thing.
For what it's worth, there's a game called Grass Simulator where you're a blade of grass.
There's also Goat Simulator.
I hate that game.
I'm not a fan of Goat Simulator.
There's Deer Simulator too.
There's Watch Paint Dry Simulator. Like, you're literally just watching a wet wall of paint dry.
Excellent.
Wait, I'm sorry. Which train is taking the... Oh, it's 1308. Never mind. Wait, General, how are you facing that way?
I reversed up, pulled forward, and then reversed back.
Now I got it. All right, I will back the ass of my train onto the back of your train.
Okay.
And did I check the mod you sent me? I probably did, but honestly,
We're kind of at our limit, I think. We're rapidly approaching the limit.
Hey, if you want to stop your train, General.
I was planning on pulling all the way past this switch.
Okay.
You can follow me. I was just gonna go up there and fist bump with Midland.
You're gonna fist Midland?
Fist bump. Coupler bump. I saw. Oh, Angry! I found a video. I meant to show you when I first joined in. Hold on. I have something I need to share with the class. It's in
Okay.
the streaming channel.
I have put the couple of mail cars on the ass of your train.
Okay, is it clear the switch? Not quite.
Yeah, you need to pull forward.
Yep.
Benzel, Holly. Oh shit! I just gotta go to the paper mill.
Now, if I back this back.
All right, I'm going to park those diesels there temporarily. Okay. And while we wait for General to back up this train, a huge thank you to all of you who have been watching for almost the past 2 hours now. Literally in the past month, thanks to Flanagan, while we give full credit to Flanagan, with all the modded stuff here, interest in my channel has spiked considerably, and it's awesome to have this many people wanting to check out what we're up to. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Share the stream and what we're doing with your friends. And if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, I always feel awkward saying this, but if you wouldn't mind liking the stream that's currently going on right now. The YouTube algorithm is weird. Last night when we got a lot of likes, we got almost to 100 people watching this concurrently. Fuck off, Flanagan. It really does help me out and allow people to see what I'm up to here on YouTube. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that, costs you nothing, takes 2 seconds, and it really does help me out. So thank you. And a huge thank you to all of the channel members and those who have been gifting memberships and super chatting and all of that. Y'all are the real MVPs, and I appreciate all of you. Yes, and we are currently at 69 viewers, so nice.
Oh, you cut it off. I figured you'd appreciate that whistle, by the way.
Which one is it?
It is the White Pass.
It's a White Pass in Yukon!
But you didn't get away scot-free. It's off of Tweetsy 190.
No!
It's the Whippus and Yukon.
The Whippus and Yukon.
Alrighty, we are officially leaving Ela, heading east.
East? I thought you said west.
West.
Yes.
Yes.
And RC Rockin', it's the creator of the H-6.
What?
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Thank you, RC Rockin', for making this mod. It is awesome, and we really appreciate the opportunity to play it. So thank you.
We are very much enjoying the mod.
Yes.
And I'm very honored to be the first person to bork the H-6
On a stream.
on my stream. Yeah.
Wow.
For all of prosperity.
Yes.
Not intentionally, mind you. It was purely on accident. Just
I
such
have a
as the
feeling
way
it
of
was
this time southern.
intentional.
No.
It was intentional.
Yes.
You really showed him last night how thankful you are for the H-6.
Yeah,
Corrects
it
it.
really showed him, General.
Well, I mean, if it never gets wrecked, it's just at that point it's just a roundhouse stall queen, and it's not a used
That's not
locomotive.
how that works, and you know it.
That's exactly how that works, and I will not take any questions.
Good, I wasn't going to ask you any because you're
Yeah.
wrong.
Remember,
Is
RC Rockin', the only person who hurt your child was General. General is the one who ran it into the buffers. And
Who's the one who
is
handed me the
it,
controls? Who's the one who lined the switch?
Is it really
That's
an angry
right, not
stream
me.
if a train doesn't get binned at least once a night?
Exactly.
That is true.
See, what everyone doesn't know is that Angry secretly DM'd me saying that he lined the switch in the wrong direction and he did it for content and clicks.
Wow. Wow, General.
Something inside me says that that's not correct.
Making up stuff. Wow.
Who said I was making it up?
And Captain Crunch, I love how you use not historically accurate, just hysterically accurate. For technically the real one had been in an accident.
Slow it down, damn it. Jesus.
All right, we are out of the yard at Ela and now on the main line. And Carl Train, thank you. Have a good night, my friend. So, all right.
Who has been the C-55?
Let's see. We've got 6,000 gallons of water and about 12 tons of coal. I think we need to top up on water when we get to Whittier, just so that way. Not that we would necessarily run out, but we have 1,700 tons. We have a little more tonnage than what we brought over earlier, I think.
Wow, only 1,700 tons. Only.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to be the one who has to spawn 3 locomotives because they made their choices.
You've made your bed, now lie in it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying, one locomotive could hold the whole damn train.
Also, I am continuing your work down here, Angry. Don't worry.
Have you adapted the title of Switch Bitch?
Yes, I have adopted the title of Switch Bitch.
Your sacrifice will not be in vain. I will buy you a beer when I see you in person in about a month and a half, potentially.
Excellent. What?
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 And holy crap! Urban Rally Racer gifting 10 angry memberships.
Hold up. Did that message pop up for you guys too?
What message?
SNR or SNSR 109 has gone into emergency.
Yeah, if you dump the train, that's what it does.
But I didn't dump the train.
Well, that was earlier when I dumped it in emergency.
No, it just popped up for me, and it gave a very, very loud and angry noise.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, no, you're probably fine.
Oh,
Also,
God.
Pacific Northwest
As
and
congrats
Southern,
with the
what do you
6K,
guys
let's
do?
listen to bananas. Oh, God.
What?
Urban Rally Racer is saying it's congrats with the 6K. We need to listen to bananas, so.
It's bananas.
It's bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A.
Oh, I can't add. Crap, I can't add the Dillsboro yard until I reload the save.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh, well.
Next time.
Next time. There's a lot of bananas right now. And they're... Nope, I'm not going to say what I'm about to say.
It's bananas.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't throw the switch.
He can't stop it.
Piece of garbage. Reverse it.
Okay. Well, as we come into Whittier, are there any cars in Whittier that we need to pick up on our way east?
There are 5 or 6 of them.
Okay.
Throw the switch. Throw the switch. I beg you, throw the switch. Please. Game. Okay.
If you just pull high of the yard, I'll just back him out onto your train on the main.
Okay. I am going to slow down and take on water at the Whittier station proper.
That's fine, because I got to switch a car in and everything.
Okay.
Because you got a tank car, a 260, a box car to go to Silva, and a caboose for some reason.
Wait, a 260?
Yeah.
Why am I sending a 260?
No, I'm saying...
Oh, I see what... Okay, now I know what you're saying. Now I understand. Nope, no, I'm good. All right. All right, so we'll go ahead and fill up on the water. While we are waiting on the water, let me just make sure that my bearings are oiled.
Nah, you don't need to do that.
Oh, this car, 2 behind the locomotive, was at 30%.
Excellent.
Offhand, most of this... Oh, yeah, we oiled this earlier. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, so it looks like most of these are oiled in at 97%, so I'm... Wait, hold on. Where is that 59% car? Stupid Lehigh Valley.
Hey, you watch your mouth about the Lehigh Valley.
What did the Lehigh Valley ever do for you?
I don't know.
Exactly. No one knows. All right, so our train is oiled. And Commander 4449, welcome. And again, I'm trying to check the chat as much as I can, but as I said, I have to crane my neck because my laptop's in an awkward position next to me. One day I will get another monitor to make that problem non-existent, but that day is not today.
You too can support the Angry Monitor Fund.
What makes the monitor so angry?
Yeah, you could probably get another monitor if you sold one of your G-scales.
I feel called out.
Wow.
Okay, well, we're almost full on water. We don't need any coal just yet.
Where is Bando's Cycles?
Other side of the river at Birdtown.
Other side of the river. Oh, it's all the way over there?
Yeah, I don't like servicing them. I only service the iron ore mine.
Okay.
General, are you trying to switch out my madness?
Oh, I was switching out what was already in the yard before I even tackled your madness.
Gotcha, okay. Just wanted to be sure.
Alrighty, let's get the brakes off and start rolling east.
Dang it.
Ah! I hit the spacebar button and that was a mistake.
There's gotta be something good in here.
Like a bag of Doritos. Actually, I have to give huge props to JSJ. JSJ, when they visited on Wednesday, brought some snackage from Kenyatta.
Yes.
And I really like the ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips?
Yeah, ketchup-flavored potato chips. Or
That
would they call
sounds
them
great.
crisps? I don't know.
Well, I mean, they still worship the monarchy there, so probably crisp.
I mean, shit. I like mayonnaise on pizza. And I like dipping Cheetos and Kool-Aid.
What?
Yeah, we had this conversation one night.
I don't believe I was present for this conversation.
No, that's unfortunate. It's a good conversation. I got some Cheetos right now.
Where do you want me to come in and hold?
Main.
On the main, got it. Easy enough.
What's the state of Maine got to do with this?
The banker and Arwistook would like a word. And Commander 48449, I would be at the event at the Broad Top in September, but because your birthday, but the wife said you're broke. Well, first off, happy early birthday. But also totally understand. The event at the Broad Top in September will be a lot of fun. I don't know if it's going to be the last one I run there as far as the Ragtime Music Festival. Just because it's a lot of work, and to be blunt, I don't get paid that extra for all the effort to get it set up, so I'm tempted just to focus on some other things, so that way there's one less thing on my plate, because I've got like 5 or 6 jobs, essentially, which makes it sound like, oh, he's got 5 or 6 jobs, he's okay. Well, when... I hate to say it, but one of the jobs is running this YouTube stuff, which is fun, and it's my kind of like de-stressor job. But then when you run a musical group, that's a lot of work, and you don't play very often. You only get paid when you play. Running a music festival, which I don't get paid a dime for. And then a few other little things here and there. But, yeah. One of those has to give because my sanity is dropping. Not that there was much there before. But, you know, when you have 5 or 6 things all on your plate and you're getting stressed about stuff, one of them probably has to drop. So, and Monkey Pilot Car Service, do you allow others to join you all ever so often? Yes, we are actually planning to have a community night. Let's just say sometime next week. We'll figure out the day. It'll be in Railroader, and you will have to have this mod pack installed. But
Aren't
we will
currently running the modified Birdtown though.
We'll backdate it for the public one, or we might have like a sandbox save for just that service. So,
Yeah, we'll make it work.
yeah, we'll make it work. But
Cut off your baggage cars before the final switch then.
okay. Will do.
Also, I would like it to be known that I appreciate that we have more horns in the game now.
Does that make you?
Don't say it.
No.
A fan of loud noises?
No.
Sudden loud noises. You know, I had the opportunity to buy, I think it was a K5 LA.
Was it an actual one or one of the drill-based ones?
Like an actual one. But I think the guy wanted like $3,000 for it.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I said. So, long story short, I don't have a K5 LA.
Darn. Yeah. And Pacific Northwest, and for those who are asking, so what we normally do is we open up the community nights. Obviously, we have like Midland General, like Dr. Flanagan, whoever like on the streams that you usually like to see will be available, or at least whoever is available will be there. And then what we do is we set it up that we set it up first for Banana Train Crew, or not Banana. I actually need to rename it. I think Crispy Bacon Operators is going to be renamed Cactus Mafia. Based on certain recent actions in a certain game.
Excellent.
But then, basically, they'll have first dibs on it. Then we'll open it up to those who are Banana Train crew members. And then from there, if we are still needing people based on the jobs that need to be run, then we may open it up further. That is a perk of joining the channel as a channel member. So if that's something you're interested in, I would encourage you to do that, because that'll allow you to be essentially first in line for dibs on what you could do, because we definitely need You know, everyone who usually plays are like, I want to run long haul trains. Well, that's great until you actually get to your destination, and then we need more people who are, you know, switchers. So hey, I'm going to be the person who switches out all of Whittier, and you know, I will also take care of the logging. Or now that we've got Barkertown, maybe they take care of Barkertown and the stuff at Thomas Valley, or whatever. You know.
Oh, this is such a pain.
And for those wondering, Midland also does community nights towards the end of the month, though. And it's for my community members, and I only have one tier, so I'm a little boring. But it does happen with me. Again, this past week I was taking a week off, except for Friday night, where I did a quick little thing on the H-6. Because Midland was tired and burnt out and needed to rest.
Midland takes a week off, appears on every Angry Ragtime stream.
Yeah, but that's like different. There's no... On your stream, I have an obligation to, like, be a member of your stream. When I'm streaming, I have an obligation to be a member of the stream, but also, like, managing everything. And that, on top of everything else, was just getting to me.
Yeah. See,
And
this is why eventually I'm going to have a second monitor, because then it'll make it easier for me to manage stuff in stream.
It was just one of those things where I needed a break, and so I took one in my own way.
Smirks and 4 monitor.
You know,
I have
part of
3
the
monitors.
yeah, I can confirm, having seen Midland set up in person, it's very nice.
Then what about mine?
You're kind of shoved in a closet.
Yours is nicer now that Boo and I decided to organize it for you.
Actually, I don't know if I've seen yours since Boo and them did all the modifications to them. Have I?
No. You haven't. Also, I think there's a cable loose somewhere behind my desk. Because I know that I probably need to get like a USB. Is a USB splitter a thing?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. I do need to get more because I am running out of... Well, I am pretty much out of USB ports at the moment. So... And I do have... My desk is set up because that you can plug it into a USB port, and it has like 3 or 4 ports for like USB 1 and 1.0 for like mouse and keyboard or like basic stuff. But it is apparently not connected, and I have no idea where that cable is because it's behind a desk that's very heavy to move. And Captain Crutch, it's okay to come out of the closet. I am not in a closet, so I have talked in the past about my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
of course, General had to make his
it's-
silly comments to make himself feel better
Well,
about...
it's less of a closet. Let's call it a pantry.
It's a lazy Susan.
I have a name.
And his name is
John Cena. No. He's going to get in the ring.
And here comes number 16 with a steel chair.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
this is just
but
like a 260 coming out.
Okay. I am now heading east.
Alright, I'm gonna head up to Whittier Common to drop off these 2 cars.
Cool. I guess we haven't dropped off any of the cars at Thomas Valley or Barkertown. I guess
Shit.
once I get this H-6 down here, I will also start doing some switching either at Silva or at Barkertown to get that
Thomas
done.
Valley's kind of a pain to switch out. We may want to put just like its own switcher down there.
Also, as a bit of a sidebar, Midland, where are you at and what are you doing?
I'm doing stuff and things at a place.
Are you still up there at the top of the hill and using
No.
the little switcher? No? I never saw you come back down.
Nope, you didn't.
Is that whole train just still sitting up there?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm hearing.
He's on the
ominous
main.
chopping. Oh, I see him. What? Where are you taking that?
You're gonna see. Don't worry. There's a plan.
I'm now very
I was
concerned.
maneuvering
Plan.
over there to get there.
There's a plan.
I don't know if I trust the plan.
Well, that's your fault,
Now
though.
Shea Burton's calling me Susan.
I assure you, Angry is not Susan.
I am not Susan.
Well, no, I wasn't calling Angry a lazy Susan. I was referring to, instead of a closet or a pantry, they're also called lazy Susans because they got like a little rotating table inside of them.
I thought that was the thing you put on top of the table. I've never heard of a lazy Susan inside of a pantry.
Yeah.
And JSJ, hello. You're at the Mall of America and you're watching my stream. Don't you know the Mall of America has like a whole theme park in there? Like, enjoy the theme park. You don't have to be watching.
Exactly.
You can enjoy life.
Doesn't it like close in 2 hours?
Well, no, the Mall of America is probably open like late because it's the Mall of America.
The Mall of America. America's Mall.
Just JSJ, do me a favor. If you're there, eat at Margaritaville for me. Do you guys want to learn a deep dark secret about Ragtimer?
You know, like ones we don't already know.
So there was a long period of time where I was really obsessed with the music of Jimmy Buffett.
Uh-huh.
And I am not a 50 or 60-year-old boomer. Like, I don't fit the stereotype.
I mean,
so,
to be fair.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the music's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily something that didn't dink you for.
So, you know, my 8th grade graduation present from my dad, he got us tickets to go see Jimmy Buffett in concert. So, that was a lot of fun. That was also the first concert where Angry saw a pair of breasts in real life, and they were quite nice.
Excellent.
Yes. But anyways, unrelated to that, I've had a sort of a love-hate relationship with then the Jimmy Buffett brand of foods, like the whole Margaritaville brand. And near where I grew up, there used to be, and Flanagan, because I know Flanagan lives in the area, if you remember this comment, assuming he's still watching, but there was a Cheeseburger in Paradise, which was the like burger bar, you know, like restaurant. So you could go there, you could order a cheeseburger in Paradise. They would have chocolate nachos with ice cream as a dessert, and it was really good. And I would always beg my parents to go there because the food was good and I liked the ambiance. And then yes, and then when Flanagan, you know what I'm talking about, right? The one that was just south of the mall. Yeah, man, I went there a lot too. See, the fun thing is, and I found this out after the fact, that Flanagan and I used to live very close to each other.
What are you doing?
Like within a 20-minute drive of each other. And now that we work together at the Broad Top, he still lives down there. I moved up here, and there's a lot of little weird overlap things that have slowly but surely come to life.
General?
I'm attempting to switch the yard. You never declared your intentions. You just started moving stuff.
I started doing things at the place with stuff. That was not an
That's
inaccurate statement.
That's not declaring your intentions. You're just moving stuff around.
What are your intentions with that woman?
Hunter, I barely know her.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, even before I was 21, I would go to Cheeseburger in Paradise all the freaking time. And I love that place, and I'm really sad it's not there anymore. But then whenever I am anywhere near a place that has a Margaritaville restaurant, I almost always force myself to go. Because I want to get a margarita, I want to get a cheeseburger in Paradise, and I want to be like a little closet nerd about Jimmy Buffett music.
Why are there so many cars sitting here at Stenzel?
It's for adding the second track.
Yeah, that's not going to work since the milestones are borked at the moment.
Well, it still is like 8 cars to unload there, I think. There's like 6 cars.
Yeah, I'm moving them now.
Where's the steel unload? Is that down there at that industry that's like down there at the bottom?
Yeah, but it's TGM. That's Takasaki Gold Mine.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna be shoving those back. You can grab the Ella Farm supply car.
That's
but
what
I'm
I
gonna be
was.
shoving the rest
That's what
of
I
that
was
back.
going to. Yeah, that's what I was gonna go get was the Ella car.
Also, General, I want you to know I decided to be nice and not fully yeet that cut of cars at you.
Yeah, I'm glad. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. From the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate you.
But anyways, I have to continue talking about
Uh,
Margaritaville because this is like angry ragtimer lore.
did
You're
you
getting a
end up-
lore dump tonight.
Where did you end up leaving this, by the way?
In Margaritaville.
They're there. Have fun.
But anyways, so yeah, whenever Angry is anywhere around where a Margaritaville restaurant is, I basically have to go there. Like, I don't care what the rest of the group wants. I need to go there and have my little nerd out sessions. And
Screw you guys, I'm going to Margaritaville.
pretty much is what it is. And both my parents and like close family, like if they end up at a Margaritaville, they immediately will text me and be like, "Do you want me to pick you up a shirt?" Because half of my shirts that are my casual wear for like just wearing around the house or if I'm going to the beach or anything are all Margaritaville shirts. Now, granted, a lot of shirts have been either worn out and now replaced with East Broad Top shirts, or other stuff. But I still have like 7 or 8 Margaritaville shirts at the moment for various Margaritavilles that I've been to, and the most recent time I've been to a Margaritaville was actually re-inspired by a video that is up on. What is his name? Eddie something's channel. It's on YouTube. Eddie Burbank. Or Eddie Burback. So he made a video with another person. Where they went to every single Margaritaville in the country, including like the 1 or 2 that are in Canada. And they made it like a 3-week road trip where they started in LA and they ended in LA. And they they went to every single one, rated the food, and looked at the different experiences. But that was only after they also had gone to every single rainforest cafe in the country, which is an incredible video. You should all, after the stream, look those up because they are incredible. But the video came out about all the Margaritaville restaurants, and I said, well, it's been a hot minute because obviously COVID shut the world down, and I haven't really been to the beach much or anywhere near where Margaritaville was. But then I think I've talked about my also love of going to the Disney theme parks, and my passion for like Imagineering and all that. So last year, I had a show down in Florida, and after the show, I spent 3 or 4 days down there, just hanging around. Went to the Magic Kingdom, went to Busch Gardens Tampa, went to Universal Studios Orlando, and then flew back. And on the day that we went to Universal Orlando, I remembered there's a Margaritaville there. And
Yes.
I basically stopped the theme park stuff halfway through the day and was like, we are going to Margaritaville and I'm getting a cheeseburger in paradise and buying a shirt. And my buddy's like, but Velocicoaster. I'm like, Velocicoaster can wait. We are getting a cheeseburger in paradise. And I did. And then I went right from Margaritaville to the airport and then took a red eye back to where I live. And I do not regret that one bit. And I'm very sad that this year, because of both financial situation, because model train obsession, and other stuff, I don't have the ability to go down there. Technically, I do have 3 days of vacation, but I would really rather, instead of spending money to go to a theme park, because I already have a season pass to Hershey Park, even though I really want to go back to Disney. It's one of my major obsessions would be to... Oh shit, I gotta take these pulpwood with me, don't I?
Now, I do have a question for you, Amber.
Yeah.
Given your love of Disney and Disney Imagineering, Would you be at all interested, hypothetically, in going on a Disney cruise?
So there's a line, and we're about to find that line for Angry. So I love the theme parks. The theme parks, I have been to Disneyland. I have been to Walt Disney World. I honestly want to, in my lifetime, go to every single Disney theme park and just take it all in. Like, I will spend the money to fly to Hong Kong and do that. Like,
Yeah.
it's on the list. But the Disney Cruise Line,
Cash grab.
I don't like it as much. Because here's the thing. The Disney cruises are definitely geared towards families with small children. And I am an adult with no small children. And while I am definitely all in on the Disney motif and what they do, I don't want that on a cruise. I want to be a lazy son of a gun, eating a lot of food, drinking a lot of drink, going to historical sites, taking in local cuisine, doing a whole bunch of stuff, and then, not then worrying about going to see a show or having my dining experience essentially be a show after a full day of activities. I completely respect what Disney's doing, but I would much rather have it at a theme park where it's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure of, here's what you can do as opposed to being stuck on a boat and you have to do something.
Gotcha.
Now, I have done a lot of cruising. I've been on Holland America, Royal Caribbean, Princess, Carnival, Celebrity. Like, my family, like, that is still their major thing of, nobody saw that. Of, like, what we do for... Yes, JSJ, I am fully aware I hit 6,000, so thank you.
Also, by the way, I think Flanagan popped into the call for like a few minutes, didn't say anything, and then left.
What a loser. No kidding. Now Flanagan and I have to talk about that cheeseburger paradise.
That actually kind of you started answering my follow-up question, which was, would there be any cruises that you would want to do?
So, yes, I need to. Oh shit, I'm on the hill.
Filled up with water.
I forgot I'm on the hill, so I need to get this. I've got 2,000 tons with the H-6. Hopefully, I'm okay to get over the hill here,
getting
Coey.
on my case about 3 locomotives.
Yeah, but I've got 41 cars, 2,000 tons. But at least I'm accelerating.
I had triple that amount. Therefore, I needed triple the amount of engines.
Well, fair.
I mean, what was your total tonnage, though?
At max, like 7,200.
There you go.
Oh. Warranted.
But anyways, I've been on a lot of cruises. Carnival is like your entry level. I've never tried cruising. I want to do a short cruise to like the Bahamas or something for 3 or 4 days. A lot of kids go on it. It's kind of, I don't want to call it a budget cruise line, but that's kind of who it is, like what it is.
So related
Family,
to that,
vacation.
I mean, I guess kind of sidebar to that, the only cruise I've ever been on was a Carnival cruise, and it made me never want to go on another cruise again.
So I will say I've only been on one Carnival cruise, and that was when I was a kid, and that was sort of my parents also testing to see how me and my younger brother reacted. I've done most of my cruising on either Princess or Royal Caribbean. Celebrity is like hoity-toity. You've got money. You've got the kind of fuck you money for the bougie experience. And while I'm sure as an adult I might appreciate that later, where I currently am in my life, I don't want that. I want more activities. I want more fun stuff to do. Holland America is like, I'm old. I'm cruising the world. I will die on this boat. So I'm not really interested in going on Holland America again. But Princess and Royal Caribbean are definitely on my list of I would gladly go on a cruise with one of those because A, the food quality is good, the service is excellent, the quality of the entertainment on board is usually pretty good, The cabins are nice. The destinations that they offer are nice and varied. And they actually have stuff for you to do while you're on the boat. So, if you want to be that person who just lays on the benches on top, you can do that. If you want to be the one who's going to a lot of the activities, like, hey, you could do yoga in the morning, and then you can go to bingo in the afternoon, and they have trivia, and they have this, you can do that. I know that a lot of cruise ship lines offer similar stuff, but like Royal Caribbean also has, like, they've gone like all in on, we're going to offer all this shit that we don't normally do on a boat. So you can ride bumper cars, you can ice skate, you can rock climb, you can go on a roller coaster on a boat. Like, they have this sort of shit on there, which some of it's kind of out there in my mind, but they also have, like, instead of having like an extra fine dining restaurant, they might have a Johnny Rockets to have a really cool burger bar, or they might do extra stuff, and I like that sort of thing. So I have surfed on the back of a cruise ship. That is always fun. I've gone ziplining on a cruise ship, and I would love to do that. Princess is a little bit nicer. It's less activities geared for like young adults, families, but it's still really nice. So that is my rant on cruising. Thank you for
So are
coming to
you
my
the
TED
kind
Talk.
of person who wants stuff to do on the boat, or do you want to go to different destinations?
I want to have a mixture of options for both.
Okay.
When I'm on the boat, I want to have a lot of stuff that I would personally be interested in. When I'm at my destination, I usually go for more of the historical trips, or I also, holy shit, 14 cars of the gold mine.
Yep.
But I also then want to, be like, hey, I will get off at Dominica and do the rum tour, and then I want to, do this and do that, and, again, just have options.
Not to interrupt. The gravel pit down here at Thomas Valley, is it the most up-to-date version?
It should be.
Because the S1 drop-off track is super frickin' small. And there's like 5 or 6 cars here for it.
Ah.
Well, there's a lot of industries here that seem to have more cars than they do track. Like right now, I have an absolute ton of brewery cars and nowhere to put them.
Oh yeah, no, that's been a thing since day one, ever since Nick B started the mod.
So, I mean, is it not a possibility that it's just a similar case?
You could bring it up to Rex and see if he can adjust the amount of cars it spits out. Or if he can change, like, how long it takes for a car to unload or load up.
Oh, there's so many brewery cars. 90% of the stuff that's going in here, by the way, is for the brewery. Maybe not 90%. Like, I'd say at least a solid 70% of the cars that Midland dropped off that has to be divided up in the yard are all going to the brewery.
Oh, so you're just blaming it on me. I got it.
No, I'm blaming it on whoever is the ginormous alcoholic that requires this much beer to be manufactured here.
That'd be Carl.
You're
the
complaining
Turtle.
about the amount of beer?
Clearly they're not able to keep up with how much they're ordering because they have a whole bunch of cars that are unloading and they're not unloading them fast enough.
I blame the hillbillies and the country bumpkins. Then again, they make their own moonshine, so they don't really need a brewery.
I was about to say, I may or may not have a jar to prove that.
A jar of dirt?
And guess what's inside it?
it?
Yes.
Real talk, the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies are like the best movies, and then beyond that, it's just kind of
Meh.
eh.
They
Real
weren't
talk, I really want to go to
bad.
Margaritaville now.
The Stranger Tides and Dead Mountain Motels, they weren't bad, but they weren't great.
They didn't feel the same.
Yeah.
Especially Dead Men Tell No Tales. I don't know what it is, but they just like seem to put a different shift on the story.
Well, I've heard that supposedly Johnny Depp's going to be working with them again after the whole debacle.
Amber Heard thing.
Yeah, but he's not going to be the lead character of Pirates 6.
Just, I don't understand how they can do that, but you know.
Or they could
Whatever.
just stop making pirates movies. You know. That
Honestly, they probably should at this point.
Uh-huh.
It's starting to get to like Fast and Furious levels or Transformers levels.
Faster and Furious.
The last good Fast and Furious movie, now I might get criticized for this, Tokyo Drift.
I have never seen a single Fast and Furious movie.
They are very good if you just want to turn your brain off for a set
Family.
amount of time, kind of a movie.
1, 2, and Tokyo Drift, in my opinion, are the only good ones. The rest of them are all just dog shit.
Four is, for me, at least on the list too. But then once they hit 5, it starts becoming a generic action movie.
Is 5 the one where they drove the damn car out at the top of a skyscraper?
No, that was like 7.
Oh.
What's the one where they went to space?
That was like 10.
Case in point.
I'd rather just go through and watch the entire bullshit line of Friday the 13th movies, considering they go to space.
Wait, there was a Friday the 13th that went to space.
Yeah, it was like Friday the 13th, number 14 or something like that.
Huh.
They cryogenically freeze Jason, and then humans in the future find him, bring him up on a ship, and the rest of the plot just gets really goddamn
Are they going
stupid.
on a trip on their favorite rocket ship?
Yep.
I thought they. Never mind. I'm not. Nope.
What?
I don't want to. I have not kept up enough with the lore, and I'm certain that if I were to say something, I would just instantly get corrected about anything that has to do with all those Friday the 13th movies. I don't watch them enough to be able to say anything.
And Flanagan, I did just get your message. Apparently the H-6 has had an update where it fixes some of the issues we've been talking about.
Cool. We'll deal with that later.
We will deal with that later, yes.
I gotta say, I think we can all agree the majority of the issues that most movie series run across is just they make too many of them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the Shrek movies.
Shrek is love.
They're making another
is
one,
like-
aren't they?
They are.
The first one's a masterpiece. Two's pretty good. 3 and 4 are dog shit.
Yeah.
And then you got that Puss in Boots movie.
The Puss in Boots movie was pretty good.
Well, they made like 5 of them.
I rank it as a meh, like a 4 out
I
of
thought-
10.
I thought they only made 2 of them.
What?
No, I'm pretty sure they made like 5.
The Puss in
What?
Boots. Because I'm pretty sure it was just like the one, and then there was the Last Wish. Wasn't there?
No, there was like a couple in between there.
I'm only familiar with The Last Wish.
Yeah, me too. Because there was like the original Puss in Boots movie, and then there was the Last Wish. That's the only 2 I am aware of.
Yeah, because the first one's where he meets the black cat, ain't it? I've not seen the movie, but
Yeah.
And yes, Flanagan, we will send you stuff. We will send you stuff for the memes.
actually, you know what? You know what's a good trilogy that ended it properly in terms of movies and not TV shows? How to Train Your Dragon.
Haven't
that
seen a
was-
single
You
movie.
know, yeah.
That's a good one. That is a good
Yeah.
one.
I wish Jurassic Park would have done that. But no, they decided to go the Fast and Furious route.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Angry. You haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon?
Nope, not a single movie.
Oh my
Really?
god,
Highly
you are
recommend that,
missing
like-
out.
Like, of a movie you haven't seen, I would highly recommend that series.
And if you're into music, you would like the music in
Yes,
Train Your
you
Dragon.
would love the music.
Especially like Test Drive. Test Drive's probably the best one out of the first movie.
Yeah, like
That's like the one they stick with for the main theme, though, isn't it? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Also, apparently my downstairs neighbor has decided that nighttime is go time, and they're going to be making some sort of home improvements. Because last night I was hearing impact hammers and all kinds of other stuff.
Are you sure that wasn't another kind of impact hammer?
No, I'm pretty positive, considering I can hear the unless someone's going really, really hard, I'm pretty sure that drrrr noise that's like a screwing into a wall noise would be an
You
impact
sure
hammer.
it's not another kind of screwing?
You know what? I don't. People are into all kinds of weird things nowadays. For all I know, it could
I
be
hate
something.
that. Well, just you're trying to have a peaceful night, and people are just going to town, building a new
That's-
wall or some shit.
No,
that
that's.
would annoy me to hell.
I've never heard anyone do that in this place since I've moved in it, and that was the weird thing. It was like 11:40 at night when they were doing this.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was.
I go
sitting
back to
here
my previous
after-
comment.
After we cut out the stream, and I was sitting here watching a YouTube video or something, and I just heard like banging and drrrr noises, like stereotypical construction site noises, like vibrating the floor type too. Not even just noises, like actually vibrating my floor.
What the hell? I just thought of another. I just thought of another trilogy. The Lion King.
Lion King
Wait,
one
was
and a
it
half
third?
though.
Yeah.
Wait, was there a third movie?
There was
Yeah,
a
the Lion
fourth.
King one. Was there a fourth?
There's 1, 2, and 3, and then 1.5.
Wait, what's the third one?
Lion King 3.
Lion King
Well,
3:
yeah.
The Search for More Money. Wait, that was
Actually, did you
Spaceballs.
hear? Speaking of which, did you hear they're actually making
They're actually making
Spaceballs 2?
Spaceballs 2: The Search for More Money.
Yes. They're finally making Spaceballs 2. I
wonder if
really
he-
hope they don't ruin it.
Bet he's still surrounded by assholes.
Keep firing, assholes!
I wonder if they'll get the merchandising sorted out.
That's a great question.
Maybe they'll
You
finally get it into distribution.
I want a Spaceballs the
Oh,
Flamethrower.
look at that articulation.
I want a Spaceballs the Flamethrower.
Yeah, Spaceballs the Flamethrower. Spaceballs the Lunchbox.
Spaceballs the
Also,
coloring
Angry,
book.
did you say you're having a wonderful situation?
What do you mean a wonderful situation?
Well, you just said you were having a situation. Are you having a wonderful Christmas time?
No.
Simply having.
Speaking of Christmas, someone in the Railroader Discord today said that they were shopping and the frickin' store already had Christmas music playing.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, I mean, we did just come out of July, and so Christmas in July.
Yeah,
it-
but
it-
come on, they didn't even have Halloween decorations up yet.
at this point, I think Halloween just kind of gets plowed over. Let's be honest.
To be fair, the entire season of fall just gets plowed over.
Like, you have
Between
Thanksgiving,
Halloween
but
and-
Thanksgiving ends up being, like, set up for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, between Halloween and Thanksgiving, both of those unfortunately seem to just get absolutely plowed over, which is really sad.
Oh man, JSJ, I don't know how I deal with that. I can't
Wow,
stand that show.
JSJ, you're
Wow,
abandoning us
JSJ.
for SpongeBob.
What?
JSJ is abandoning us for SpongeBob.
Wow.
Wow, those are some horrible priorities.
Also, I
Also-
love how I'm using 3 H-6s to switch out this gold mine.
I'll be right
Yes,
back, and then I'll switch out Wilmot.
Also, Angry, did you see the thing that I dropped in the channel?
I might have.
The YouTube short?
I can't watch it right now, but
You need to watch it. Trust me, you need to watch it. It might be something you need to share with the class.
what the hell is? No, I'm not gonna. No, we're not gonna worry about it right now. Also, look at that articulation.
That articulation. My dulcet tones, my particular method of articulation.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this other cut of cars that apparently has just been sitting here at the interchange because they turned the middle track at the interchange as a through track and the other ones on the sides as actual interchange. So I'm gonna go ahead and move those in, and then I'm probably gonna cut the stream there for tonight. For two reasons. One, I want to try to research how I might be able to get the old save of Grocery Store Simulator still safe somewhere so it doesn't get overwritten. But also because I am tired to my stomach for whatever reason is deciding to be upset right now. So I might need to get that addressed.
I demand before you end the stream, you need to watch that and get your reaction recorded.
Wow, General's making demands.
So
Yes, I can do that. I have the power here.
I mean, you don't.
I have some power here.
You don't.
I have a imagined power here. A modicum, smattering, a splattering.
Show you a
I
spot.
believe I have.
Also, Alex Beck picking up on the Dragon Ball Z Abridged reference. Yep.
Please move, train.
No.
I'm giving this train gas. I am pushing the lever, the notch lever forward. That means you go.
That doesn't work that way.
Yes, it does. Number 8 means I gotta go fast.
That number 8 means you're presently burning out the traction motors if you're doing less than like 10 miles an hour.
Don't worry about it. Wait, where the fuck does that go? Wow, I have one car that goes there. Why? And it's on the back of the train. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do.
With one swift motion of the lever and the power of friendship, General destroyed his career.
Watch
Yes.
this. It's gonna it's gonna pop up as it's delivered, even though it's not. That's gonna be a lie. Just it touched the spot.
Touch the spot.
Touch the butt. Also, I want to say that we have made buttloads of money because we've made like $8,000 during the stream.
Damn right we have. We'll be able to pay down the debt.
Once we relaunch the save.
Yes.
I'm currently doing double-ended switching right now
Oh, baby.
and correcting your mistakes from earlier.
My mistakes?
Yes.
What did I do?
You put that. What the heck? You put the one car that wouldn't fit in the thing on the brewery track. Now I'm having to move it because it's in the way.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Alrighty. Well, I have made this delivery. So that cut... let's shove it back just a little bit more. That way it's all together. I will say, when there's not 213 cars down here, the interchange actually is kind of nice with these 5 tracks that I definitely didn't forget to take out of the game.
Well, when
You definitely
Yeah.
did not forget to remove from the mod pack.
Now, if I move this to here and this like this, and then shove this over here, then pull this around, then do a loop-de-loop
And pull?
pull, yes, then my shoes will be looking cool.
And the power of friendship.
You go over and back, left to right.
Alrighty, we are completely separated from that cut, so we've made our first big delivery to the interchange with the H-6. And, yeah, I think we'll end this here. Thank you to everyone who's watching the stream.
Look at the thing.
I'm not going to look at the thing. Thank you to
gotta look at
everyone
the
who is
thing. It's
watching.
railroad related. You need to look at the thing.
We'll look at it later.
No, look at it now.
Earl's being so demanding.
And now he can't hear me, so I'm now out of his evil grasp. So, thank you everyone for watching the stream. If you're new here, again, please consider liking the stream, sharing the video with your friends, and of course subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. Huge thank you to everyone who super chatted, liked it, all the channel members who did all the cool stuff that they do. I appreciate all of you. We will look at the thing another time, General. He's now saying this in the chat. Tomorrow, probably late evening, expect some sort of grocery store chaos stream to celebrate 6,000 subscribers. I'll ping it in the Discord when we have it. And again, thank you, everyone. We will take care of business in the grocery sense tomorrow. Thank you. Good evening and good night.